Today is September 7th, and we are in that transitional time between saying goodbye to summer and hello to fall. And as I've gotten older, I have realized that summer is the best, but fall is my favorite. And another thing that I've experienced as I get older, I appreciate and love the fall, but I also have this weird anxiety in the back of my head that, oh no, the weather's about to be freezing for 6 months and we won't be able to enjoy the outdoors. But you know what? We're not gonna do that this year. We are embracing the inevitable, the change in seasons. And every season is kind of an opportunity to reinvent yourself, come up with new goals, come up with new things you want to do for the season. And with that being said, Andy and I, my husband, we go apple picking every single year. And so we are gonna go to the same apple orchard we go to every single year, and it's actually closer to our house where we've currently have moved, and it takes about 30 minutes to get to. We're gonna go apple picking and go antique shopping if there's enough time, and we're just gonna kick off the fall season together and embrace all the magic that comes with it. Of course, somebody is trimming something. Hey everybody.
I love these days so much.
Me too. Who is making all that ruckus?
I think that's, and actually, it's not Carla. I think it's Arla.
Arla?
Yeah.
I'm recording right now. We're getting ready to go. And I had all these questions about who's making that ruckus, and then he brought up, we thought, we have a dog, our neighbor, which is like a football field away, and we had a theory that its name was Carl. At least that's what we've been hearing. And then we finally met our neighbors, and then Andy thought it was Carla, and now you think it's Arla. Arla.
I know. I heard him say that the other night, like when we were talking.
I'm gonna show y'all like the yard and the new picket fence and everything. Finally, I think it's like a blower or a trimmer or something that was popping, but I'll show you our picket fence and our yard later. But we have our basket because the place usually gives us just plastic bags, and that's just not as cute. And yeah, eventually we're gonna learn what our neighbor's dog name is. Okay, we got the map. We go to this place called Legend Hills Orchard in Utica, Ohio. Really, they do have sunflowers. I thought they do not advertise them online. Maybe it's because they just get so much clout from it and they're like, no, enough.
There's so much up on the hill too. I always forget.
This is crazy. What a turn of events. They have a, like, I thought they bulldozed it because they do not advertise it on their website. This is exciting. So, hold on, sunflower field coming up momentarily. My goal is to make an apple pie and an apple crisp using 2 different types of apples, and then we taste test of which ones we prefer. All right, Golden Supreme. Okay, maybe let's do our apple pie, Golden Supremes.
Okay.
And then let's do a mixture for the apple crisp of whatever the other 2 are.
Okay. There's some red ones over there too.
Okay, we'll save the red. Okay, apple pie is for this kind of color, and then the red is for the apple crisp.
Okay. Is it more sour or what is it?
They're so sweet. These apples. Guys, we actually enjoy the Golden Supremes better. And let's go see what those other colors are in the distance. Points. Okay, ready?
Okay, so where are we?
Okay, so we made a mistake, perhaps. We thought the Golden Delicious or Golden Supremes were what we got a few aisles down. But this aisle seems to be the Golden Supreme because right over here, we reached the peach department. And right by the peach department are the Golden Supremes. So I believe we got Jonathan apples, and then a few Portlands, which makes sense because I feel like Portland is like the basic grocery store apple, right? I don't know. And now we have Golden Supreme, and now we're gonna put it to the test if they are really supremely golden. Okay, we'll see if this is Golden Delicious. Golden Supreme. I've never heard of Golden Supreme. Mmm.
Sour, or what is it?
A little bit more sour, but very sweet. It's like the perfect. This would be a great apple pie.
Ooh.
Okay. And apple crisp. Okay, we just got done apple picking, and we got the apple crisp. And tomorrow we will be making apple crisp and the apple pie and comparing the apples with it. And now we are on our way to one of our favorite antique spots. It's like a house and farm all in one. See if we can find anything for the studio and the house. And really just have fun with it. That is so silly. Lost all my marbles yet, but there's a small hole in the bag somewhere. Okay. Oh, this will be perfect. We have a mushroom back at home from here. Now we have a mini red one. This dark red's gonna be the theme of the rest of the year. All right, it is a collective haul time. Just a few things that I have been collecting here and there, and we will start with the antiques first. The theme of this antique haul is more like plates and kitchen stuff because I am trying to redo this little kitchen part of the studio, and I want some nice antiques, and I also want to make a plate wall of like hanging up the plates, you know, a vintage vibe, a Love Shack fancy vibe. So I found these 3 little baby plates for $2 for 3 of them. So I'm like, okay, we love a good deal. And you know, there's just the basic thing that I always get, pink flowers, and 3 of them, and I feel like these will be really cute on my wall. And then I unexpectedly got these bowls because I really liked these bowls, and you can still somehow hang up these bowls because they're not as deep as a regular bowl. And this one was so pretty. This one probably has to be my favorite. And then this one, now that it's in here, I don't know, like I was trying to go for a little bit more color other than pink, so I saw the green, and I love all the colors. But now, I don't know, what do y'all think? Is it cute? I feel like it would still be very cohesive with the rest of the plates that I have collected. And then I found this thing. This looks like it could be just a plastic, you know, rinky-dink thing. No, this is full-on glass, and this gold hardware looks beautiful, and I love to host and just really make any moment special, so I love this double layered serving tray. Okay, and this was the catalyst of making an apple pie, because obviously this is a cake stand, but you can put whatever you want on a cake stand, you know, there's no rules here. And I just thought this was stunning. I know it's not the typical pink, but I love purple too, and the gold, and I've just never seen a cake stand like this, and I don't have a cake stand. And then I also found a beautiful blue lace tablecloth, and it was perfect because my sister and I are going to see Sabrina Carpenter. We're seeing her in concert. It's actually the first concert of her tour, and we're so excited. We're going all out. We're gonna have like a mini pregame together, like literally just us. But it's so fun just to party plan and make something special. So I couldn't decide what kind of color theme we were going with, and I'm like, Now we know, because Sabrina's album cover is blue and her vinyls are blue, and I was like, this is the perfect shade of blue. So I'm using that. And speaking of Sabrina Carpenter, my sister was so sweet and gifted me her new perfume, Sabrina's new perfume, Cherry Baby. Sweet and sophisticated, a delicious fragrance. And let me tell you, this is delicious. You can already right away smell the cherry, but in a good way. It's not in a medicine cough drop way. It's still so sweet and feminine, but it's also very sophisticated, mature, sexy. Let me read you the notes of this perfume. Top notes are cherry, brown sugar, apple, plum. Okay, that makes sense. That's automatically what I smell. Middle notes, dark chocolate, red poppy, vanilla, and peony. Base notes, cashmere wood, amber, musk. I think if you like this and you are well prepared for it to be a little bit more sexy, a little deeper, then you're gonna like this. I really like it, and y'all, like, what's not to like about what Sabrina Carpenter does, really? Still on the same theme of Sabrina, although we're gonna transition into makeup. I went to Sephora, and it is so hard to find exactly what Sabrina Carpenter uses for her makeup. She has so many different makeup artists. Some are like sponsored by certain brands, so I'm like, is that really what she wears? But I found an interview on TikTok. I was digging deep, and Sabrina herself was digging out of her bag and saying her makeup favorites. And the thing everyone kind of knows her for is like the blush, how it's poppin'. And I found the exact one that she talked about in her interview. And it is the Makeup by Mario Soft Pop Plumping Blush Veil in the shade Rose Crush. It's beautiful. The blending on this is so easy and smooth and blendable. And she also mentioned how she loved the Makeup by Mario blush brush, but they were all out at Sephora. And so instead I picked up the Sephora version. This is the 93 blush brush, and it is great with liquids, creams, powders, and sticks. And I didn't think this was gonna apply very well on my face right now because I already have powder on, but I just dabbed it on top and seamless. It was so easy to blend, so I really recommend this brush and the blush. In the interview, she also talks about her favorite lip products, and she uses for lip liner, she uses Makeup Forever lip liner in the shade whatever walnut. But when I went to go see it, it is so close to the lip liner I just bought a few weeks ago, which is the Anastasia lip liner in Deep Taupe. And I'm like, I'm just gonna keep using this because I think it's almost the same thing, and I love this shade. It's just a nude. The perfect nude to overline your lips and make it look like your lips are bigger than they are. And then this was the thing, I almost didn't get this because when I applied it on my hand, I was like, a little sticky, because I have a whole thing with being sticky. I hate being sticky. But I applied this and it's not sticky. It's so moisturizing, and a little goes a long way. I love this shade. This is in the shade Desire Hourglass. I love the application of this. You just twist it. Here is a swatch on my hand. made with Golden Supremes. Huh. If I don't say so myself.